What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So it looks like with Gamescom right around the corner, we have some more information seemingly confirmed. It's not official out from Xbox or Asus yet, but it is more information that seems to be confirmed as far as pre-order and pricing when it comes to those two ROG Xbox Ally devices, and even some information from Microsoft here about these becoming hands-on available at Gamescom. So there's been a lot of articles the past few hours about this. We'll take a look at a couple here and see what they're saying. Let's go ahead and get into it. All right, and starting with the Insider Gaming article here, Asus ROG Xbox Ally prices and pre-order dates seemingly confirmed. Pre-orders for the Asus ROG Xbox Ally and Xbox Ally X open next month, and we have more confirmation of what these prices will be. According to Deal Labs, the new Xbox branded handhelds will be available for pre-order starting on August 20th, 2025, which falls very much in line with the mid to late August rumors we've been talking about lately for those pre-orders. That's one day after Gamescom opening night live and day one of the official show where Xbox will have a live broadcast. And we'll take a look in this other article real quick in 1 second. They do actually mention the Ally X as well. As far as pricing is concerned, the report reconfirms what many have been told for weeks about the devices. The high-end Xbox Ally X will retail for €899, while the lower-powered Xbox Ally will cost €599. And when you do the conversion on this, you wind up, around that $650 to $700 USD on the low end, and up here for the Ally X, I believe we were winding up somewhere around that $1,000 to $1,050 on that conversion. But of course, we have different sales tax in different states, and we don't really know what kind of deals we're going to have here, what the expenses are going to be. So, I've always said $599 to $699 for the white device, a bit of a range there, and $899 to $999 for the black model. I don't think they'll go all the way up to that $1099 for that one, or $1049. But we'll see there. But I think that's basically what we're looking at. The actual release date and the official United States pricing remains up in the air. However, rumors suggest an October date for the handhelds, with pricing matching the Euro listings, which we've talked about, and that pricing probably falling pretty correct there. Probably going to be less expensive than the Legion Go 2, which I still think is going to come out at over $1,000, but we'll have to see. I think that OLED screen on there is going to be expensive for that one. But yeah, all the handhelds are fairly expensive, and I have a list of stuff down here kind of side by sides of these devices. But really the main differences, besides just the color of the white and the black, is that the white version, the less expensive version, won't have those impulse triggers, which I found kind of surprising between the two. I don't know how much difference in cost there could really be, this being an Xbox device, just include those. But so it won't have those. And then of course the major thing is the processor capabilities here, the RAM and the storage. But really the capabilities of the processor, the Z2A is more based off of the Zen 2 Steam Deck, and Microsoft is marketing and positioning this as a 720p gaming device. And as we know from the Steam Deck, you'll probably also be upscaling a lot of that 720p with FSR or XeSS or TSR or any of that. So that device for me is much less exciting unless you're someone who's really sure, you're playing those easier to run titles. Now, where I'm really interested in, of course, is the Xbox Ally X, which is going to have the AI Z2 Extreme processor, the 24 gigs of RAM, 1 terabyte of storage, and all of that. So yeah, it's going to be a few $100s more, but what it's going to offer is also going to be a lot more. I'll definitely be getting this one pre-ordered as soon as those go up for review and checking it out. And I'll see about the white device here if I want to spend on both or not and get those in here. But yeah, a little bit of information. Now, if we jump over here to WCCF Tech article, the only real difference they had here was talking about how Xbox has confirmed its lineup for what it's going to feature during Gamescom 2025, with over 20 games on the list. And then it's recently announced upcoming handheld, the ROG Xbox Ally and Ally X, will be available for players at the show to go hands-on with. So that's another little notable piece here. So I'm sure they're going to talk about these devices plenty, and considering that they have confirmed that players will be able to actually touch these devices and use them at Gamescom, I would very much not be surprised if those pre-orders for August 20th wind up being true too. So I'll definitely be ready. Let me know if you guys are going to pre-order either one of these. Are you excited about these at all? My biggest issue with them, besides potential pricing, is the screen size still being that same display that's on the existing Ally X. And I've come really used to and love the 8-inch or larger screens, especially the 8-inch sweet spot on like the Claw or the Go S devices or something. When I go back to my Ally X or my Ally, I struggle with that smaller screen, and I just really don't enjoy gaming on there. But other than that, I'm pretty interested to see what these bring to the table. Anyways, guys, thanks a lot for coming and check out the video. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.